Hey guys, I just discovered something. I realized I can pause my videos as I'm doing them so I don't have to start over. Anyways, it's not why you're here. It's me, Chelsea. I know it has been a while, and I think you're supposed to say that your channel is all about cross stitch or other things like books or knitting or crochet. I don't know if that's a new rule for the YouTube thing, but I haven't been saying it, so I'm making sure I'm saying it now. So we have a lot to go through. I have a couple finishes. I have some new starts, way more starts than I had planned on doing this year, but that's okay. And there's more starts than I'm going to be doing this year, anyways. But so, anyways, yeah, whips, new starts, and then I kind of forgot to check, but I'm pretty sure nobody else has commented on my last video for that um, random giveaway I was doing, the first come, first serve kind of a thing. So I will announce those as well and hopefully try to get a hold of those ladies because here in Las Vegas, we are no longer on lockdown. Even when we are on lockdown, I did realize that I could have gone to our UPS store. So I'm sorry for not announcing the winners for those earlier because I did say that like I was gonna like pick the winner in like March or something, but anywho, uh, uh, now is better than never. Or what's that saying again? I don't know what that saying is. Now is better than never. Now is better than something like that. Anyways, let's get started. Um, so uh, why not? Let's just start with the finishes and oh shoot, I just don't remember when I finished them. Um, this. Oh, I'm trying to get one of them out of my way. Don't fall. It's on my knee. The first finish I have is Iris Fairy, and I'm shocked that I'm getting her all in the frame. And I want to say I had to have been April. Had to have been last month that I finished her. But there she is. I'll go up a little bit closer. And then kind of go up slowly. I'm sorry, my head is peeking through a little bit. It's just so you can see. I don't think I changed anything on her. I think I pretty much did everything except in her skirt there is supposed to be some backstitch, but I didn't think it really needed it, so I just didn't do it. I think she looks gorgeous. There's already enough going on in her hair, as you can see, and her wings. So yeah, it's kind of hard to see, but there's Krennic in the flowers. But yeah, it doesn't even look sparkly. It doesn't look sparkly. Well, because some of it's not sparkly, but like there, right there, right? Yeah, in the middle there's some sparkle. Up here is some sparkle. But yeah, it's not a whole lot. But I love how she looks. I will definitely be getting her professionally framed mainly because of the beads. Because I'm not really good at framing stuff with beads on it. Plus, she's a special finish to me. She's like one of my I don't know, anytime I feel like anytime I finish like one of the ladies, whether it's a Mirabilia or a Nora Corbett, which I know is kind of the same thing, or same artist, but Nora Corbett's are a little bit smaller and a little bit less detailed, if you will, but they're still gorgeous. And so yeah, I just when I finish one of those ladies, it just makes me feel really good. So speaking of Nora Corbett, my next finish is Ava. Whoa, what happened to my lighting? That was weird. Must be the sun. The sun must have came out or something. I don't know. But there she is. So I'm a little shaky right now. I'm sorry. So as many of you know, and what is up with the lighting? Ooh, as soon as I picked it up, it went to a weird lighting. Stop doing that. What is going on? Okay, my light up here is weird, but it hasn't done anything. I'm thinking it's the clouds outside. Okay, back to what I was saying. Many of you probably know that I'm missing a whole bunch of beads and stuff, but I opted to not do the beads. They looked gorgeous, and I've seen finishes. I've seen plenty of other finishes of her, and it looks really gorgeous with the beads and stuff, but for me, it kind of didn't quite make sense, and plus, let's be honest, I just didn't really want to bother with the beads. But I think she looks gorgeous without them, but she did look kind of boring by herself, and so that is why I added the bats. And I don't know what's up with my right hand, arm, whatever. Even my left arm is a little shaky. But there you go. That's what she looks like. I can actually like go really close with her. Sorry. That was kind of doofy. So there's my 2 finishes. So I officially have 3 finishes for the year. So yeah, those are my finishes. Okay, let's go ahead and in no particular order, I think I'm gonna do my whips first because that's how I laid them out on my table on the side, on my left side. Okay, so the first one I will show you is Chimera Black Rose Heaven Earth Design. And I am so sorry I did not prepare to I'm not prepared to say when I started her. Yeah, I'm getting really annoyed by this lighting here, people. But that's what she's gonna look like. Okay, and she's gonna be huge. So, I did not do this very well, did I? Here, put you, where should I put you? I'll just put you through my lap. I have a haul to show too, but usually I do hauls after I show the whips and the new starts. Okay, so I'll just put you right there, little girl. Or should I say big girl? Okay, so I don't think I don't know, I may have showed this or I may not have showed this, but as a restart, I restarted this. So this, I want to say this is a 2000, I know it's not a 20, I don't think it's a 2015 start, it may be, I think it's actually more like a 2018, I don't know, I really don't know, do not quote me on this, but I restarted it because the fabric I originally had it on was a 14 count, and this thing is huge. It's 525 stitches wide by 477 stitches high, so you can imagine how my 14 count Aida that I had been using is huge. It was huge. It was even bigger than this, and this is how big this piece of fabric is. And I'm doing this 1/1 on 28 count, and I have over 1,000 stitches on it, but obviously you probably doesn't look like it because 1/1 on 28 count is small. Sorry, I don't mean to keep moving. But this is actually to the end of page 1. So yeah, it's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. My husband and I figured that, was it? I think it was if I worked on this 300 and the entire year, the 365 days of the year, and I did 500 stitches each day, I would be able to finish it in about a year and a half or something like that. So Lord knows when that's going to get finished. I'm just actually going to plop you on the ground because my ground is, my floor, I should say, my floor is clean. Okay, yes, okay. So moving right along. Yeah, that was 28 count even wave. Just, I'm pretty sure it was antique white, but I'm not sure. It could be white, it could be antique white, but it's kind of hard to tell the difference. Anyways, okay, and then next is my Mystic Stitch Reindeer 2. And that's what he will look like. And some of you may know or remember, recall, whatever, that I actually like naming my patterns. If they don't already have a name, like one of the new starts I will show you, her name is Violet, so she's being called Violet. So I don't get to name her, but that's okay. But I named him, I believe I named him, I thought I wrote it down somewhere. Ah, yes. Okay. I was right. I named him Alfred. And then his brother, just Reindeer, not Reindeer 1, it's just simply Reindeer. His name is Eugene, and I haven't started him yet, but probably won't start him this year, probably won't start him next year. But there is Alfred, also known as Reindeer 2. And I've been working on this, and it's mostly black, and there are other colors in this at the moment, but it's just way too hard to tell that this is anything other than black. I think there's like 939, which is that really dark blue. Excuse me. And I think there's also like some purple in here, like 550, I think. So yeah, it's probably impossible to see, but that's where I'm at right now. And I don't know if I can tell you. I'm pretty sure I don't think this is the end of the page. I'm not entirely sure. But this is just an 18 count on either antique white. Did I say 18 count Ada? Hopefully I didn't say linen because that's totally untrue. But yeah, 18 count Ada, just white or antique white. It's one of those creamy colors. But yeah, that's as far as I gotten on that. But I believe this is well, it's a little bit low. It's a little bit farther down now, but I believe I have a 20 by 20 by 20 grid already done, I think. So there's that one. And then moving right along. Oh, this next one that I'll be showing you, I actually have to bring it up on my phone, but so this is a pattern by Iriana Weber, the lovely lady that was announcing her new Etsy shop, and so she was doing some freebies, and I ended up choosing Salem here, and I really want to finish him this year. Sorry, let's get in a little bit closer, Chelsea. Sorry again for my shakiness. I've been trying to do like squats each day, which really shouldn't affect my arms. So I'm not sure what's going on. It should only affect my legs and thighs, or quads. Actually, I'm feeling it more in my quads than my thighs. I've gotten pretty far, but he's going to get some love in June. I'm gonna give him a week in June, but that's where I'm at. I'm actually, like, if you think about it, I'm not that far off. Once I'm done with the motifs, the main thing is gonna be the big old I don't know if I cannot figure out if he's a crow. I think he's a crow. He's too little to be like a raven, so I think he's a crow. Again, I'm so sorry for my shakiness, but yeah. That's that one. This one's a little bit smaller. So if I don't finish him in June, I'll be taking him on the plane to Boston. On the plane to Boston in like very, very early July. Oh, wait, shoot. I have the next one I'm going to show you. Actually, I have to bring up on my phone again. Sorry about that one. Because a lot of the things that I've been buying have been PDFs rather than hard copies. And I know I showed this last time. This is Cozy Christmas, and so this is Luna. At least I'm pretty sure it's Luna. It's like you can tell that it's a Harry Potter because of the let's see, not the Resurrection Stone, the Deathly Hallows symbol there at the bottom, and then also because of the I don't know what you call that, but the house's flag has all the houses. And then I figured this was Luna. To me, I thought it was Luna because blonde hair. I mean, it could be Fleur, but I don't know. I would just think this is more Luna because of the hair. And her hair is actually a lot longer than Fleur's too. So yeah, that's what she's gonna look like. And I'm nowhere near her face. I think that's a little, sorry, it's not showing up the way I want it to because of the glare. And she is not, there we go. So you cannot tell where I'm at with this. I'm basically doing the border. This is also on 18 count ivory Aida. And I have now gone across actually it'd be page 1 and then page 2. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to go like all the way around to do a border, but I think I'm going to get bored of just doing the border, so I may have to get more into what do you say? More into the pattern? Does that make any sense? Instead of just like the border of it? I don't know. But either way, I'm enjoying it. I haven't worked on it in a good few weeks, but that's where that is. Didn't really need to show that as long as I did because obviously there wasn't much to see. And then, okay, this one I don't have to go onto my phone to show you, but I'm going to get back to the next one just in case. Actually, I'm not going to need to show them. I will need to show you though, so. Okay, so I got that ready for y'all. Okay, so the next one I'm going to show you is a Stony Creek pattern from this Booklet Collections 204, Woodland Creatures. And the only picture I can show you is that one, and that is Violet the Skunk. I really wish this camera would focus properly. I'm eventually going to do this one, which is called Stare Down. But yeah, Violet the Skunk. So you can see why I can't name him because he's already named. And this is on 14 count Aida, you know, just your regular Charles Crafts one, light blue, in light blue. And what I've been working on is the white. I'm trying to get all the white done first, and then I'm gonna do the grays, and then I will obviously and then I'll do the black. and then I'll do the violets. So yeah, it's a little hard to see at the moment because it's light blue Ada plus white. I mean, yeah, it's a little hard to see on the camera, plus the camera is being stupid and not focusing. But that's where I'm at. I'm actually hoping to finish this one. Oh, by the way, this is a new start. Again, I don't remember when I started it. I'm pretty sure I started it in April because I haven't started. I don't think I've started. I have my. I don't. Yeah, I haven't started anything new this month, and I just flat out lied to you. I started one thing this month, but it's definitely not this. So I'm pretty sure this was actually. This actually might have been a March start because I want to say I was working on it in April. Anyways, next up is this is also a new start. In fact, I think everything else I'm showing you is a new start. This is called Summer by the Sea. If I showed these as a haul last time. I only started Summer by the Sea. I know I'm holding it up diagonally, but trying to see if I showed it to you like this, it might look a little bit weird. But so this one right here, this whole pattern. And I didn't get to finish it. I started this on April 1st. I know that much because I started it for Megan's birthday sale because it said Jeanette Douglas Designs. I know she was doing vintage birds, but she did, I believe she did say that as long as it was any Jeanette Douglas, it was fine. Even if it wasn't fine, you know, I guess I'm doing my own. I guess I was doing my own birthday style for her. I don't know. But yeah, that's what that will look like. And you're gonna have to bear with me for this one because I named separate things in here. So this is gonna be on a 32 count Lugana and in antique white. And that is what it looks like right now. I wish this would focus because you would be able to see the colors a lot better. I don't know what is going on with this camera. I'm really getting irritated right now. And you don't really want to get irritated when you're making a video. You want to be happy. Am I right? Give me a yes, Chelsea, if you think I'm right that videos should be happy. It's focusing a little bit better as I get closer. So, okay. So this, I will start. Okay, let's see. Let's start with, I wrote it down. Okay, so the lobster over here, I named him Pedro. The jellyfish down here, I named, I guess it could be a her, or I'm pretty sure I'm calling it a her. I named her Bobby, or him. I guess it could be a him too, but I don't know. I like the name Bobby for a girl too as well. And then let's see, the tiny. Okay, so the tiny, and then this tiny little starfish right above her, I named Krabby. I guess I figured that smaller seashells are so small that they're crabby. I don't know. I don't know why I named it Krabby, actually. I know I had a reason at some point. And then, okay, so, and then this starfish up here, right next to Pedro, I named her Peach because she's kind of peachy. She's kind of peachy. And then, let's see her. Can't see properly because my lighting sucks. 1, 2. Okay, so the first shell here right underneath Pedro, I named Sandy. I named her Sandy. I'm not sure why. Why did I name it Sandy? I don't know. See, now I'm like second guessing myself. Like, why would I call it? Actually, no. I'm pretty sure that one is actually. What is going on? Oh, wait. Okay, I take it back. This seashell up here is Sandy. I guess she could have been called Peach too, but I named her Sandy, and then underneath Pedro, that is Spiral. I named that shell Spiral. And then the sand dollar, I named Dolly. And then the shell under this one, it's, okay, if you could see this shell in person, you guys, it looks like a real seashell. Like, it almost looks like I attached a seashell to this thing. It even stumped my husband here. I named her Ripley, and it's because you know those shells that kind of look like they have those ridges or ripples or whatever, if that makes any sense. So anyways, yeah, I named this shell Ripley. You can see it a little bit better as I'm going closer. See, like those little ridges, ripples, if that makes any sense. And then looks like I forgot to name this one because I don't see it on here. Because I have how many? I have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I should have 3 starfish on here. Starfish 1, teeny starfish, starfish 1. Yeah. I did not name this starfish. But the thread is called like something lavender ice, I think it's called. Even though she doesn't really have any lavender in her, but or him. I don't know. I'm not sure what to call him. Him or her. Kind of looks like it's dancing. I'm not sure what to call that one yet. But so because apparently I did not name it. Anyways, okay, so then the pelican over here. That cute little pelican on the side there. Way up there. I named him Rufus. If any of you have seen Dolphin Tale 1 or 2, they don't really have the pelican. The pelican, his name is Rufus, and he just kind of like calls that his home, I guess. But I decided, okay, I have to name him Rufus. And then I also named the 3 little fish. And in really no order, honestly. I named them each. So we got peanut, pistachio, and pecan. So I did peas. So yep, those little fish right there, and those are all stitched 1 over 1. So yeah, so I am stumped that I did not name that that other starfish or sea star, because technically starfish are not fish. So technically you should be calling them sea stars, but you know, out of habit, I'm probably gonna call a sea star a starfish multiple times. But I'm trying to correct myself a little bit. So yeah, but that is it as a whole, as you probably recognize from the pattern or from the picture. I still have all of this to do, plus in the border I have krennic or gold krennic, whatever you want to call it. So there's that. And I really wish this was showing up better because it's absolutely gorgeous. and I can't wait to finish it. That one I don't want to throw on the floor. Yeah, I don't want to. Sorry, I meant to say I can't wait to finish it and then move on to the next one. But next year, I'm hoping for a no new start year. It was supposed to be this year, did not happen. So the next new start I'm going to show you. So yeah, that one I definitely know I started that on April 1st and I worked on it until the 18th for Megan's birthday. So this one is kind of part of my haul, but I also just started it like maybe like 3 days after I bought it. I had to start it, and it's a Tilting Crafts because as some of you may know, I just heard from it from I forgot what video I heard it from, maybe Sarah's video, that Tilting Crafts is kind of a little bit in trouble, maybe, like, so I'm like, okay, I definitely want to buy from them to give them at least some support. But even if they end up shutting down their store, I'm so glad I bought something from them, because who has seen Ever After with Drew Barrymore? As soon as I saw this, had to have it. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my gosh, it looks so much better on my phone. Because, of course, glare. What is up with this? What is up? I'm sorry, I'm talking to inanimate objects. I do it all the time. But this is driving me nuts. Here. I'm just, apparently, going up really close is like the best thing to do. Okay, I think that's the best I'm gonna get with that. And I literally just started this one on the 19th of this year. Of course, this year, of this month. And I just used this. I wanted. I kept. Or maybe not kept hearing, but I know, like, I've seen or heard that when you do 1/1, 25 count is like a really good way to go. But 28 count is what I've kind of had. I've never had any 25 count, but I really wanted to try the 25 count, so I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some 25 count Dublin linen. I don't know if I've ever heard of this kind of fabric, but that's what I bought, and I'm doing it 1/1. And I like nothing. You're not gonna be able to see anything or tell about anything. And blue, blue, and more blue. It's looking more black now that I'm getting closer up, but yeah, I mean, you're not gonna be able to see. You can't really tell of anything anyways, so just envision blue. Kind of like a dark navy blue. So that's where I'm at. And I have to admit, I'm not gonna restart this because I don't mind it. I don't mind working on this fabric, but I have to be a little bit more careful. Maybe because it's a little bit more flimsy, or maybe the what do you call it? The thread isn't as firmly stitched. It's more loose. If the threads are more loose in this fabric, I don't know what to call it. But I'm one of those stitchers who really likes taut stitches. So I have to be careful not to pull it too tight, because yeah, it'll pull the little circles, the little holes. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not very good at explaining things. But you love me anyway, right? But yeah, so I have to be careful when I'm like pulling, but I am enjoying it, but like I said, I have to admit that I do think I prefer working 1/1 on 28 count. I mean, call me crazy, y'all, because it's a lot smaller, but it is what it is, and that's what it is. It doesn't make any sense. Uh, okay, this one I haven't started yet. I don't know why. It's a Heaven and Earth design. It's called Mini Sea Turtle Spirit of Serendipity. I've been wanting to find a sea turtle for a while, and when I saw this one, I gushed and I had to get it. Of course, I'm gonna have to. Is that even showing up? I can't really see. It's showing up a lot better than when I come back here, at least, because it like fades out for some reason. I'm not sure. I'm thinking it's because I need to when I do these videos, I need to switch myself around, like turn myself around, because my window is right here, and what I probably want is light coming from it back at me, not in front of me, and I think that's the problem. But as I go closer, you can see it better. Okay, so I already showed that last video. Where did it go? Oh, actually, I've had this pattern. It just never showed it for some reason. I forgot why I never showed it. I think I just forgot. But this is called Summer Repose by, I found it on Etsy. I think I found it on Etsy. Cross Stitch Designs, Renina? Something? I don't want to go that close, but. So it's just like a nude, if you will, but it's very simple, and that's what I wanted. I didn't want anything like too detailed, if you will, or too much showing, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of like, like, don't show too much, Chelsea, or just show enough, or whatever. I don't find myself, saying that I'm sexy or beautiful or whatever. I don't consider myself I consider myself average. So this is on just a regular 14 count Aida white of some kind, and that's as far as I've gotten. There's actually quite a bit of colors in here, despite the fact that it looked more like brown, like lots of browns, different tan colors. So it's right here on that one. And then I think that's it. Those were my finishes, those were my whips, those were my new starts. And then kind of also a little bit of a haul already shown at the same time. And then I just recently bought two things, not at once, but like almost like I bought one and then like 2 weeks later I bought another pattern. Oh, it's still going. Okay. My stomach just growled for some reason. I bought this lovely lady, Enchanted Mermaid. Can't wait to start her, but she's not going to be getting started this year. And if I, cross fingers, can accomplish my goal of no new starts for next year, she won't be getting started next year either. Plus, I don't have fabric for her, I don't have beads or anything for her, I just have the pattern. That's it. So there's that one that I had bought, and then I would have been able to show you some fabric that I bought, but Pictureless Plus is taking forever. And watch, I'm gonna go to the mailbox after this video, and it's gonna be there. Just watch. I've been hesitant on buying one of these patterns because they just looked very complex, and I didn't know if I would be able to finish it in my lifetime. But I think this one I've heard was one of the more simpler ones. If you may, I mean, it's not gonna be simple. It's not gonna be simple in the least. But one of the more like basic, simpler ones. I don't know. But anyways, it's called Mandala Gardens #3, the Water Garden. I forgot who. It was a while ago when I saw somebody like stitching this, and I absolutely loved it. So I kept, and this picture is not big enough to see like the detail on it. Like it would almost, if you're interested in this, it would almost be more worth it to like go to the Shadowlane website or even 123 Stitch and look at it, because I could show it all. I could get it all the way up like this and you would not be able to see the detail. I can't even see the detail just by looking at it like this. It has way more detail, if you will. Yeah. And I had thought I bought all the threads for it, but some of the threads in here, like I wanted to buy all the threads, all the beads, everything except of course the DMC, because I'm pretty sure I have a lot of the DMC already. But because it does have some silks in here. But let's see. For some reason, okay, so it calls for bugle beads, but for some reason 123 Stitch didn't have that in that little thing where you can click, yes, I also want this and this and this and this. And so it didn't have that. Otherwise, I would have had every single thing on here. So, well, except maybe the fabric, because I was going to choose my own fabric. But, yeah. And there's even some crystals I have. I think I know what they are, but again, another thing that wasn't on there were some treasures. So that was kind of annoying. But that's okay. It's not like, again, it's not going to be started this year. It's not going to be started next year, supposedly. So it doesn't really matter that I have all this stuff, but yeah. I don't know why I wanted this. Felt like there was, oh, hello. I wanted to show you Celia. I forgot, because I've been working on Celia a little bit. This month, or like after I finished Ava, because what I did is I tried working on Iris Fairy until she was finished, and then I tried work on Ava till she was finished, and now I'm working on Celia, obviously. Maybe not till she's finished, because she still has several more pages, but I'm trying to get 3 pages done this year. I would love a 4th, but I'm trying to set my goals a little bit low, and then I can go up from there. So 3 pages, and I actually just finished one of those pages just recently. And so now I am working on the next page. So yeah, I will show that here in a bit. But first, so I'm not like standing up and sitting down and standing up and sitting down. I'm gonna go ahead and what was that? Okay, so last video I still have others that nobody even like tried to enter into or claim first, but I did get 2 lovely ladies who wanted to enter. I did get, where did that go? Oh, here it is. So I did get a couple lovely ladies that wanted some things, and so the winner of this, or basically I think she was actually the only one who claimed this, or she was the first one to claim it, because there was another person, but the Yellow Rose. Again, full disclosure, there's no thread in here, and I have, whoops, I'll get that later. I do have a little bit written on it because the only thing I wrote on here was when I completed it. And then, but it is highlighted, but it's definitely still able to make a working copy for it. It's still readable. So yeah. Well, oh, hello. I might want to announce the winner for that, huh? Or the person who claimed it first. Wendy's Stitching, I think. It's called Wendy's Stitching. I'll try to contact you first because it's been a while. That who knows if you're going to be watching this video, but if you are watching this video, if you could contact me and then we can figure something out. But I'm on Facebook if you want to contact me there. But Wendy's Stitching, you won the yellow rose, or hashtag, or not hashtag, slash first to claim it. There we go. And then the only other one other than the butterfly, whom I've already contacted this person about, so I'm not gonna worry about announcing that, but was Katie Stitch 60. You were first to claim, and actually I think you might have been the only one to claim this Halloween magazine. So Katie Stitch 60, again, if you are watching this, I will contact you as well if I can. You win this. So I would love to get these out to you ladies as soon as possible. Now that I know that I can go to the UPS store, even though, well, now that I realize that I could have gone later or earlier, oh well, it is what it is. So since I have finished Ava, again, I do believe I have highlighted her, but I have highlighted her, but it's very readable. It's still able to make a working copy for, and here she is. So as you may have noticed before, I did not do any of the beads down here. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that I had changed her hair to brown. Here, let me get that out real quick. Might move my phone. So yeah, so basically what I did is I made her hair brown, but as you can see in here, her hair is black, but like I said, I changed it to brown. And then the broom handle that she has was actually black as well, and I made it brown. And I actually extended it downwards here. And then I didn't do the beads in the broom there. I did Krennic, which I don't know if you can see that there's Krennic instead, but it's like a blacky Krennic that I have, and then gold and a purpley Krennic, but again, you really can't see that. It's not sparkly at all. It doesn't matter how close I get, but yeah. Wanted to mention that I forgot. But anyways, going back to this, I'm not, for this one, I don't think I'm going to do a first come, first serve, because I'm pretty sure I will get more, she'll get more attention than my other things. So if anybody is interested in her, go ahead and comment down below that you're interested in Ava, and I will put you on the list for a giveaway. And then I also have another one. I actually bought this at my LNS, local needle shop. When we first here, it was I think it was the first time I went in there when we first moved here back in 2018. And I got this pattern, but my taste has changed on it, and I just no longer wish to work on it. It's still beautiful, don't get me wrong. I'm not dissing it at all. It's gorgeous. I think it looks like it'd be really fun, but it's just not me anymore, if you will. So here is the Cricut Collection Trick or Treat, right? Yes, Trick or Treat. It also comes with these little bears here as well. So that's another one. So if you would like to try for this one as well, go for it. You can only win one or the other, but you can enter into both. So I am really quickly going to get up and show you Celia. And I'm going to carefully move my chair in hopes to not kill. I may have to actually move it up. Okay, so there she is. And okay, she looks a little weird. And I know I've said this so many different times, but the fabric was so big that I couldn't work on her like this. So I'm working on her like this. So that is why her arm, this is the start of her arm right here. And then I've gotten most of her shirt. It does extend a little bit over here, but I'm not at that point just yet. But so that's where I'm at. And so this is my page finish right here. And it's technically like a half page, if you will. It's almost a little bit more than a half page, but there you go. And then I'm hoping to get the rest of this done this year. And then I will have, that'll be 6 pages, and I will still have 9 more pages to go. So there she is. Whoopsies. That's okay. See, I've been trying to work on her, and I don't even know if you guys can still hear me, but yeah, I've been trying to work on her a lot because she's gonna be, I'm hoping to finish her next year, because yeah, it would just be really nice. Would have loved to have finished her this year, but the only way that would have happened is if I only worked on her, because at the start of the year I still had 12 pages to go. Anyways, that is actually it. My plans for next month, because next month is my birthday, and I'm planning on actually giving Celia the first 6 days of June, and then on the 7th I plan on starting my it's an ocelot. I probably should have brought it out, but I'm gonna start the ocelot on the 7th and work on it until the 13th, and then that's when Salem will get some love from the 14th to the 21st, and then the last full week of June we'll probably go back to Celia, and then the last 3 days I think I'm gonna start something new and just work on it for the last 3 days of June. I'm gonna start Blossom Harvest, because she is either the oldest if you will, that I've had. So she deserves to be started. So yeah, that's it. So I'm so sorry it's taking me this long to do a video. And again, Katie Stitch 60 and Wendy's Stitching. I'm going to try and contact you first, but if you happen to see this video, contact me. That would be awesome. And we'll figure out a way to get those to you. So happy stitching, everybody. Thank you for sticking with me. Like I said, I don't do videos very often. Yeah. So happy stitching and stay cool. It's getting hotter here in Las Vegas. It's not fun. So happy stitching. Stay safe if you're still in, I was about to say hibernation. If you're still in lockdown. Love y'all, and thank you so much again for watching my videos and sticking with me. Bye.